Something I heard another leader in the biblical counseling movement, I heard him say years ago, and that is, we don't want to have a counseling ministry, we want to be a counseling ministry. And when I was I was hired at our church years ago as an associate pastor to be about equipping the equippers or discipling the disciplers. So whether it's men's ministry, women's ministry, Awana, children's, youth, whatever, my role was largely to come alongside those existing leaders and equip them and help them to do the shepherding work that they were doing. And I didn't really intend it to be this way, but I found the biblical counseling curriculum that I received in seminary as a wonderful, rich source of material to help equip disciplers. So didn't realize it at the time, but by teaching literally every leader in our church who was teaching at some level, taking them through a basic course in biblical counseling. I didn't tell them that. I said, this is discipleship material. Mm-hmm. But to get that type of training, it really created a culture in our church that helping others with the gospel from the scriptures for life problems, for training children, training adults, whatever it is, that's normal church ministry. I mean, that's what the Bible teaches us to do. So that's been just wonderfully helpful in our church because now there's a culture of discipleship. We do have a formal counseling ministry, but I think if you were to bring our people into the studio here and ask them, what's one of the facets of your church, that they would say, we believe that it's every believer's role to minister the Bible to other people in the body of Christ, whether it's for some huge life-changing thing going on or just the everyday anger, anxiety, conflict, just that's our role to, again, going back to Ephesians 4, the pastors and teachers equip the saints, but it's the believers that minister to one another. So I think that's created a healthy culture of discipleship in our church. And it's just an extension of our ecclesiology, but applied in a way that I really think has had a wonderful impact on our church. So